Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Razzy27 Gaming. And folks, it is good to be back. I apologize sincerely for the long hiatus from this episode. I know you guys have been seeing a lot of Borderlands 2 on the channel, as well as some Baldur's Gate 3. And it's just been a wild time for your boy. It's truck broke down, been busy with work, and that's not an excuse. I'm very sorry. We're getting back into it today. We are continuing with the loyalty missions for Mass Effect 2 in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition trilogy. Starting off, we're going to be doing Jack's mission on Pragia. So she revealed that Cerberus operatives raised her in a remote facility where they tortured and abused her. She wants to return and destroy it. So we're going to be starting with Jack. After that, probably going to Jacob, unless we decide on a different course. We do have some leftover assignments, and we're probably going to find more. I've been doing a lot of the planetary resources acquisition off screen, and in the process I've come across some of the side quests, the assignments, not the main quest. So that all being said, we're going to start with Pragia. We're going to help Jack out, and without any further ado, let's get started.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Alright, first things first, you guys know the drill. We got the sniper rifle equipped, so we're going to go ahead and put disruptor ammo on it. Actually, health, armor, and biotic barriers. We're going to go warp ammo. That seems to cover a more...
Plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn.
Seems to cover a more wide variety of potential enemies that we're going to come across here. I already know what enemies they are, having played this game, you know, once or 6 times, but in the interest of keeping things interesting for you guys, I'm not going to spoil much. Again, guys, thank you for coming back to the channel. I know that at least this video series has been about a month and a half on hiatus, and again, I apologize for that. I had the steering box in the truck go out. It cost almost as much to tow that to my stepdad's house and have it fixed as it did to actually get it fixed by him.
Starving, but alive.
No, not going down there just yet. Yeah, here we go. Got a little hack terminal. The girlfriend's been sick for about 3 weeks now. She's finally starting to think maybe it's not fucking allergies. Maybe she actually has something going on. So she's gonna go see the doctor tomorrow. Whereas I have started up a little tickle in the throat, so yeah, we'll see if I'll make it through this whole episode. Feeling okay right now,
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive.
I didn't mean to turn that off. My bad. Should stop talking and start playing. You guys probably don't want to listen to my problems.
I remember escaping to this room.
I think this is where we start
I
combat.
saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Gosh, she's so dramatic. Alright, can't go across there. I guess we're going down. Out of my way.
Coming.
Stay tight. There they are.
Hostiles.
Yeah, go ahead and hit him as a shockwave. See if we can get both of them. Maybe we can. Or all 3 of them. I'm sorry. Fire on that one. And concussive shock on that one. There we go. Alright, save myself a couple rounds of ammo. Gotta love it.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Trying not to judge Jack too much here. We want her on our side and focused on the mission to take down the collectors and stop the return of the Reapers.
Security Officer Zimkel, Teltin facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation. This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Yeah, good point. Get the feeling we're going to find out, though. Alright, 500 EZO. Not going to turn that down. Alright, we got Blood Pack Vorcha. Stay down. Ooh, burned him. Good night. Center of mass. These guys don't have a lot of armor. This guy does. But not anymore. Good night. Oh shit. Okay, there's more. There's more.
This should slow him down.
And he's dead. Okay. Happy to hear it.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
I'm saying, some sick son of a bitch killed a lot of kids with these experiments and then checked his work.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Alright, just some credits there. Again, not going to turn that down ever. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? Yeah, I guess it is.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
They've seen us.
There we go. Got to aim up a little bit again for the incinerate. Alright, check the cells. Not much going on down here except for these fucking assholes. Yeah, get a shockwave going. Okay, well he's definitely taken care of. Where'd the other one go? He got stuck in a cell. Now they're all taken care of. Okay. Nothing in there.
They kept children here.
I don't remember there being much of anything in these cells. There we go. Some more credits. Good. Could use that. I'm under 100k and I don't like that, so.
two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me. I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Get a hold of yourself, Jack. Come on. I know it's traumatic, but you're a big-ass girl. Let's do this.
Entry 1054, Teltin facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Yeah, it's some good advice. We still don't know exactly what happened here, but
We can use this.
biotic damage, security, another security console. Get the fuck out of the way.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Teltin down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
On a lot of levels, I have to respect what she's trying to do here. Find some closure for the trauma and bullshit that she went through, you know, as a child.
Hey, Aresh.
Is it the best way to go about it? I'm not sure. That's not really for me to decide. This is up to her.
Dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I want them dead.
All right, he's on fire. Ooh, he can very easily die. There we go.
All squads, form up now.
Missed that shot. That's fine. This guy could use some... Ah, I didn't fucking land that. Are you shitting me? Alright. Well, now we just have the Krogan to deal with.
I'll throw you like a toy!
Alright, he's done. Now it's just this fucking asshole.
Watch the landing.
Shit, when did I get a fucking laser sight on my pistol?
Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Already out of sniper ammo. That's crazy. Thought I was doing pretty well there, but, you know, shit happens. See if we can find some more and get fully kitted. That's not full, is it? So find out. Yeah. 14 shots. That's all I get. Okay. More credits. It's like 9,000 we picked up so far. At least. I mean, counting's hard. I might be off, but... Let's find this Aresh guy and finish this.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Teltin facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
You'd do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go. He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Alright, so now we get a chance to kind of look around the room and the outside facility and take a look at what Jack knew as her life for God knows how many years before she finally escaped.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
As you wish. All right, and up goes the Teltin facility in a cloud of fire and ash. Got one more skill point. It's confirmed destroyed. Unlocked warp ammo for Jack and a new outfit. Also got a biotic damage upgrade. 27,000 credits total. Shit. And 500 ESO.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I'm sure I have. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, this is the scout that we found. Sent him back to Rex at the base camp. Cool. All right. Helped out yet another random alien in a galaxy full of them, and that's a job well done for us. I wonder if Joker has anything to say after these loyalty missions.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy.
He does.
That was really up in the air, just hanging there.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
All right, Joker's got his witty one-liners, and that's about all we need from him just to keep the mood light. I promised you Jacob next, and that one only took us about roughly 20 minutes, so we might get through a good number today. Let's see. Are we full? Yes, we're full up on probes and fuel. So let's head over to the Rosetta Nebula and help Jacob. Oh, he's over here. All right. (2175) IAEA.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, of course it was.
General distress. MS.
Let me get some resources first, and then I guess we should land.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Good old Hugo Gernsback, where his father
Looks like it was
disappeared
stripped after the crash.
years ago before Jacob randomly got a fucking... I'm trying to tell the backstory, do you mind? Before he randomly got a distress call from the same ship that disappeared.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat. Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent, at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It must have after so long.
Yeah, somehow I doubt that. But we're gonna find out. Yeah, so creepy, and again, creepy.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Alright, so get the fuck out of the way. Something went terribly wrong here. And we're only going to learn more about it if we dive a little deeper.
After a crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
Yeah, these guys aren't going to be too difficult.
That's a nice trip. Right through in the eye. Shot ready.
And once again, Jacob proving why I don't take him on fucking missions, because he's absolutely fucking useless. And I'm not wasting a fucking Unity on him either. That's not something I'm interested in doing today. Oh, missed that shot? Are you joking?
Firing a high impact shot.
Yeah, get your ass back up, Jacob. Come on now.
Insane.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Yeah, are you just now tuning into that fact, or did you have a more in-depth analysis for us?
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Thank you. Like that wasn't obvious enough. Jeez, dude. What fucking academy did you graduate from? Get out of here. Okay.
Got it. With you, Shepard. Sure thing.
Let's go ahead and get a hack on this guy. Should help a little bit. I wasn't done looking around. Damn. Oh, really? Alright, he's dead.
Mechs shoot without question. Not.
You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
All right, and that we do agree on. So, yeah, no, back this way, assholes.
Understood.
Following.
Coming.
Got it.
Or not.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back. Up front!
Disengaging friend or foe detection.
Got it.
Grabbing cover.
Excuse me.
Get over here!
Hostile engaged.
Impact.
Got it.
Hostile forces have engaged. Collision proximity.
Still got the missile launcher.
He had plenty of choices.
Allied force casualty.
All right, got all three of them. I like that.
To the right. And stay down.
I've got him. I'll put him down. Shotgun.
Scratch one. There we go.
Get a little closer, get the AI lock on them. Get the ammo. Do some salvage while they're distracted fighting each other. And by the time we come back to them, should be only one or two left.
Impact imminent. Threat detected.
Firing a hub. There we go. Oh.
If I see 3 ammo things on the ground, I am taking the point blank headshot with the overpowered anti-material rifle.
Out. Son of a bitch.
Disengaging friend or
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
This should punch through their armor. This should slow them down.
targeting orders acknowledged. Excuse me. Rerouting power that is failure.
Get over here! Targeting.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Where is it? There's a big boy. I know there is. He's coming soon.
Fire in the hole.
Combat drones.
There he is. Alright, let's see how you handle a missile launcher, big guy. That did a good amount of damage. Just get one of those out. Done. Assassination cloak. Can't see me. Get fucked, you suck.
Enemy combat drone.
And he's done. Alright. Move away. He's about to explode. There it is. Oh, fuck me. That hurt. You're done.
Enough with the toys.
Yeah,
I need
there
to
we
look
go.
my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Alright, everybody's up. Didn't have to waste any unity on the least useful squad member. Gotta hate this one. It's not even really BioWare's fault. Like, if they wanted you to hate Jacob and not take him on missions, they did a really good job of it. But if they were trying to make him like the rest of your squad, somebody with whom you build a relation and like a relationship, they failed dramatically, drastically, catastrophically, and fundamentally. I cannot stand this guy. The first and last mission I take him on. Not counting the start of the game, you don't really have a choice there.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Damn. Mic drop. Jacob out. Alright, so they're being traded. And now Jacob is solely focused on the mission. He also got Barrier, the biotic power that creates a shield to soak up huge amounts of damage, and a new outfit. 28,500 credits, and again, 500 EZO.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Alright, as much as I fucking hate the character of Jacob and his loyalty mission, I really do enjoy being able to help my crew and develop these lasting relationships with them and make sure that they're so focused solely on our main mission. And we have some upgrades. We might have some upgrades. Okay, biotic damage and metagel capacity. We got plenty for both of those. Ship enhancements, heavy ship armor. Yep, that'll help. And prototypes. Need one more of each of these for assault rifle accuracy, SMG extra rounds, and shotgun extra rounds. We'll find those, though. Worry not, we'll find those. Okay, so that's Jack and Jacob down. And last time we did Mordin and Grunt. I'm sure I have. Okay, Pragia facility update. Okay, so the Elusive Man actually ordered the project to be shut down. The Teltin facility shut down before the riot broke out. And looks like he tried to do his best to make sure that what was going on there did not spread and didn't happen again. But that's the Elusive Man talking. We can neither confirm nor deny his true intentions. Won't really figure those out until the third game.
That stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
I assume everything is going well.
Very astute,
that's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Analysis there. Thank you for that, Joker. Alright, well, we got plenty of time. We're probably less than an hour into this episode as it stands. I'm running a timer. Looks like each one only took us roughly 20 to 25 minutes. That being said, what's next? What's next? What's next indeed? I will come back and do the mining for these later. I'm not going to make you guys sit through and watch that. Let's head back, fuel up, get more probes, and find ourselves another loyalty mission to do. Alright, so we have a few loyalty missions left, and we also have a few side missions left. We did Jacob, we can do Tali, we can help Samara, Miranda, Zaid, Thane, Garrus, and Kasumi. Probably going to save everyone on the Citadel for all at the same time. The only other one left in this area up here is Samara and Tali. Let's go see if we can knock Tali out real quick.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the Migrant Fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't
All right.
believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
Well, let's go clear those charges and see what happens after. Should be a simple matter, right? Right?
Talizora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the Migrant Fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the Migrant Fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the Migrant Fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Alright, so Admiral Chorus is a fucking asshole. Let's remember that when we talk to his stupid ass. Although I'm going to be forced to be diplomatic if we want to see any semblance of Paragon points.
The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
That's not very helpful.
On the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And Girls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the Migrant Fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Alright, and the mistake of the Quarians that she's referring to is none other than creating the Geth in the first place as a workforce, and then attempting to shut them down, essentially killing them, when they became self-aware and or independent.
Kalrieger.
Shepard, Tali Zora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Tali Zora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Kal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haestrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haestrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haestrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay...
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I...
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Alright, and Vitor was the one that we rescued. One of the very first missions of the game from the human colony that was abducted by the Collectors. So that's Shalaron, Zen, Chorus. Okay, so Chorus and Geralt are who's left.
Tali. I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other Admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rael's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation. He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's rail for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
That's actually a fair point.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Alright, let's find out what Chorus has to say for himself, and then we'll be on our way to the Alarai and killing some Geth.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
So probably the funniest line in this entire scene / loyalty mission. Keep in mind that all of these ship names are preceded by Vas. So he just said that he'd be called either the Vas Defrons or the Vas Ectomy. Take that how you will.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
And again, another good point being made.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Alright, and with that, it's time to say our goodbyes and make our way toward the Alarai.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing it. Talizora is guilty.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
So already different opinions on her innocence. Let's see if we can put those to rest.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right.
I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selai.
Heads up!
Well, if you hadn't fucking shouted like that, we might have got the drop on him, you fucking dumbass.
That one hit!
Do I have a... I don't have anything on this... God, I hate that. Alright, warp ammo it is. And... you're done. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay. You're cloaked, but not for very long. Why don't you kill some of your buddies? Yeah, thank you. That'll do. There we go.
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl.
What does she call it? She named her fucking combat drone?
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Oopsie. Hate to say it, Tali, but it sounds like your father might be the reason for all this bullshit. Anything else? Oh, we got a med kit. Did I use Metagel at some point? I don't remember using Metagel. Should have got 100 credits from that, not a brand new fucking Metagel.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Get ready to fight.
I'll light him up.
Are you gonna do anything for me? Or are you just gonna stand there like a... Okay. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
One less to worry.
There we go. And... cool. Those guys are done.
Who's running this?
Is there anything in here? Oh yeah, there's a stairwell. Okay. So we're...
Navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Damn. Yeah, so that didn't quite go according to their plan, I'm sure. I don't want to go through here just yet, though, because there's 2 more doors we haven't tried yet.
This might be useful.
Alright, Geth Shield Strength. Should be useful. And... what do we have in here? Terminal. This.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority, technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haestrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Well, that one log that we found, well, actually every log that we found points to your father being negligent, but let's press on, shall we?
We've got to...
Moving to cover.
Ah!
Oh shit, he's almost dead. Okay. Let's get this guy back on his side. Garrus, what the fuck are you doing? Fire your weapon.
Attacking target.
Can do.
There we go.
Alright, guess I ran out of ammo for the sniper already. Hopefully we can pick up enough to get back to full. Yeah, looks like we're back at full. Alright. Got some palladium. Looks like I already snagged that. Can't get through there. As usual, being funneled, and that's fine. I don't really care much.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
We should keep moving.
Right.
He wasn't trying to find a way to overcome resistance to reprogram. He was trying to find a way to overcome security protocols. And guess what? He fucking found it.
They should soften them up.
Boom shakalaka.
About that one. There we go.
All right. That's not everyone. No, there's more. You get him? You did. Okay.
Yes! Ah!
And you're mine. Haha. You suck, get fucked.
Nothing faster than fatigue. Give us pause.
And only 5 shots left on the sniper after all that. But look at all this fucking ammo. I don't think that's really going to be a problem here. Oh, hello. Oh, bitch.
Understood.
Got it.
Sorry, I messed up my button bindings there for a second. Is there any way to get through to where this asshole was shooting me from? No? Okay. That's fine.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Yeah, I mean, terrific aspirations. Wrong fucking way to do it.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Well said. Okay, I'm gonna go that way, so I'm exploring this way first. What do we got? Med kit, power cells, wall safe, another wall safe. All right, got some more credits. Shit. Motherfucker's right in my face.
Enemy combat drone.
Okay, wait for him to either go down or start firing on us. Okay. Now you're not friendly, now you're friendly.
Watch for drones.
Alright, you know what? This guy just needs to fucking die. Hello. Goodbye. You're not doing anything to help me. Damn it. Missed my shot. You're dead. How are you doing? You're dead too. Okay. Now it's just this big asshole to deal with. And can I hack him?
And stay down.
Can hack him.
Combat drone away. On it.
So when there's no one around for them to attack, using AI hack pretty much just, yeah, it renders them paralyzed. They're in stasis. They can't do anything. They can't attack you, and they can't attack anyone else because there is no one else to attack.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
All right.
We need to face facts.
Let's go clear Tali's name.
There's been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
We're not going to tell him to go to war or not go to war. That's not really our battle. But we are going to claim responsibility for Tali.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
Now what's this?
Alright, we're not going to end the mission just yet. I want to go talk to some people and see what they have to say. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Admiral Zen.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
Alright, some Paragon for that little conversation. Rigger.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Cal.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Cal Rigger is a special character. I really like him and the way he's written.
Any idea what your next assignment's going to be?
I'm going to be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the admirals going to try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rigger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Cal, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Yeah, I like him. He's a good one.
Hello again, Commander.
Good luck. The talk of war gives me hope.
Alright, nothing from Vitor. Let's talk to Shala. Let's talk to Chorus and then Geralt and then Shala. I want to finish with Shala. She's going to have a positive note.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rael Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
All right. An admiral, which is a very high-ranking military officer, especially in the Navy, is admitting that he's wrong, conceding defeat, and that he's kind of changed his mind about how things should have gone. You know what? That's a fucking win. Good on you.
The other admirals told me you're pushing for peace. Push hard.
Believe me, Commander, I will.
Especially because we know what's coming in the next game.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
And just what almost every child in this world wants to hear. It ain't much, but it means a lot.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
Alright, that's it. Back to the ship, everyone. That'll about wrap up this loyalty mission. We've got a few people to talk to on Normandy. And then we're probably going to be calling it an episode there. Hey, what's up?
Congratulations, Tali Zora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Alright. Pretty positive parting words from just about everybody here. I'll take it. Face is pressed up against the door, but I'll take it. Alright, cleared of all charges, and her trust in Shepard ensures her loyalty to the mission. Yeah, so we're likely going to need the Quarian forces against the Reapers. Don't really want them going to war with the Geth. Got some XP. She got energy drain to drain enemies' kinetic barrier power in exchange for boosting her shields. A new outfit, of course. That's always happens. I don't know if I mentioned this, but that always happens when you complete a loyalty mission. Geth shield strength, which is fucking nice. Tech damage. Squad bonus plus 50% to tech power damage. And 42,000 credits. You've received a new message at your private... Shut the fuck up, please. Yeah. No, we read that one already. And that's one of the refugees from... Aiea. Yeah. And starting to recover. And knowing that Taylor was the one who was responsible, and he's no longer going to be able to hurt anyone. So, let's go talk to Joker, and then we're going to talk to and follow up on the people for whom we've already done the loyalty missions. That would be Jack, Jacob, and Tali. That's 3 completed. We have a few more to go.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
And they don't call him Joker for nothing. So much needed comic relief aboard this beautiful but grim at times vessel. Actually, before we go talk to anyone, I have a couple of upgrades I wanted to check in the tech lab. Let's see if we can get those rolling. No. Yes, tech damage. The last one. Gonna cost me 1,500 element 0. I have 124k. Not gonna be a problem. Alright, Jack, Jacob, and Tali. Oh. Shit, I guess we can go talk to Jacob right now in the armory. Because he is on this deck. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Alright, well, all he wanted to do was thank me. I get the feeling that's all the others are going to want to do as well, but let's go talk to them and see what they have to say for themselves. It's not crew quarters, it's Jack and Tali are both down in engineering. I know where Jack is. Actually, Tali's pretty easy to get to, too. She's right by the engine. Or the warp core. Whatever the hell you want to call it.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you.
You don't know what it's like, Shepard. To have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day.
You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that.
I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Alright. That's about the best we can expect from Jack. Last on the list is our good friend Tali. How you doing, girl?
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Alright, and that's about gonna do it for us here.
Off the gravimetric profiles, but engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
I don't know that I've heard that interaction before. Anyway, folks, that's about gonna do it for this episode of Mass Effect 2 in the Mass Effect Legendary series, Legendary Edition. I'm very glad you guys came back, and again, my apologies for that long hiatus. I will make sure and do my best to not let that happen again. We are back on track. Stay tuned for more episodes of Mass Effect on Mondays, Baldur's Gate 3 on Wednesdays with Eddie, and on Saturdays with Greg. We are still doing Borderlands 2. We have a lot more DLC to cover now that we are in true Vault Hunter mode. Until then, folks, y'all take it easy, keep safe, and don't forget to keep it country.